What is up, everyone? It's Ricky572 Return to Channel. Today's April 15th, 2024. I want to hop on and do a quick market watch. But before I get started on that, today is April 15th, which means that the new ban list takes effect today. If you guys haven't heard yet, we did get a new ban list announcement over the weekend, which is pretty surprising, but I kind of expected it. We did get a new ban list, so I'll put it up here so you guys could take a look at it and review. We did have Going to Forbidden, Link Karibo, and I think that's for the Snake Eye strategy. We have Baron the Floor, Brolo Savage Dragon, and Summon Limit all getting banned, so that's pretty interesting. I mean, Summon Limit was becoming a problem, and I guess for the Synchros, I'm kind of surprised that they hit those. I know there's decks that are out there that can make those pretty easily, but getting rid of them, I think maybe limiting them would have been cool, but yeah, they just decided to get rid of them. Arch Nemesis Protos going to 1. That's the one that used to be able to be like a floodgate for the Sword Soul strategy. That's going to be interesting. We have Tidal Dragon Ruler Waterfalls going to 1. We kind of expected that one. Thunder Dragon Colossus, which is really surprising. I think that's going to be really impactful this format. Let me know down in the comments how you guys feel about that. Magic Spectre Unicorn Kieran, we all kind of expected that one too. Chicken Game is interesting. I didn't know what the card did, but apparently it's like a draw 1, kind of like an upstart. Anti-Spell Fragrance going to 1. I guess they did start hitting all the floodgates now. We still have a skill drain at 3, so that's gonna be interesting. Wonder why they left that one at 3, but the other ones are all going to 1. Armageddon Knight going to 2. We have Purely Delicious Memory going to 2, so that helps Purely a little bit. It gives them back a little bit of consistency. Then for the unlimited list, it looks like we have Malicious going to 3. I remember a time when it was at 3, but then it got semi-limited. I wonder if they're gonna leave it at 3 this time. Orcus Hardcore going to 3. It wasn't really. I mean, at the beginning, I saw Orcus builds doing a little bit. I saw them being mixed with like Horus, and a couple of them were topping, but haven't seen any lately. We had Speedroid Terror Top going to 3. I think that's okay. Some more consistency, maybe for like Goblin decks or something like that. And we have lastly Sky Striker Mobilize Engage going to 3, which is gonna be interesting too, because it's been a while since Sky Strikers were at full power, and they are getting some new support too, I think in May in the Battles of Legends set, so we'll see what happens and see if they take over the meta. But yeah, that's it for the ban list talk. I will be reviewing a couple of those cards over here, but we're going to be starting off with Trident Dragion, and it looks like it's gone up in price even higher than what it was when we last talked about it. This is pretty crazy. We have Ultra Rare sitting at like 120, and then we have the Secret Rare sitting at like 115. I don't even want to look at the Ultimate Rare copy. Trident Draggy. Did I spell it wrong? It's right there. We have the Ultimate Rare sitting at $135, pushing up to $140. We have sales at $130, $140. That is crazy. This is being used in Tenpai, and Tenpai is coming out in a couple weeks in Legacy of Destruction, so people are preparing for that. And apparently I heard that Tenpais came in like lower rarity, so it's gonna be a pretty affordable I guess archetype to pick up. It's just the cards around it like Trident Dragion, and I think there's another card that might be expensive, but yeah, being that it's pretty affordable to pick up, it comes in like lower rarity commons and supers. I think that's why people are willing to pay this type of price for Trident Dragion, but we'll see if they even are good over here in the TCG. Over in the OCG, they're good, but it might not translate over here in the TCG. So maybe we'll see this card come back down in price. It's just hype pushing it up. Let me know how you guys feel about Trident Dragion in the comments below. We have Nemesis Corridor going up in price, and I heard that this was a tech that was used in Thunder Dragons to bring out Colossus. So you could target one of your banished monsters except Nemesis Corridor, special summon this card from your hand, and if you do, shuffle that target into the deck. You can target one of your banished Nemesis monsters except Nemesis Corridor, add it to your hand. You can only use the effect of Nemesis Corridor once per turn. So that's what I heard. It's a Thunder monster and lets you bring out Thunder Dragon Colossus. These were sitting around like 62 cents. Right now we have pushing up to, let's see, 28 listings. We have them at $11, $12, $12.16, $12.17, heading up to like $13.74, so almost $14, but basically a $12 card right now. If I were you guys, I would go dig through that bulk from Eternity Code. It looks like it only has one printing from there. It's super rare. And see if you guys have them and offload them while the hype is up, because they are selling around that $12 price point. We have Bonfire, kind of going back up in price. It looks like I said, Link Rebo is probably the only hit Snake Eyes got. So I think the deck is still playable. It's gonna be a little bit slower. They have to go into Anima now instead of Link Rebo. 60 listings on the market. This card was sitting around like 50-ish. $60-ish dollars, but right now we have it pushing back up to the $70 price point. $72, $72, $75. Let me know down below how you guys feel about Bonfire or Snake Eyes in general, if you guys think they're still going to be a good deck this format. We have Arch Nemesis Protos. Like I said, it came off the ban list. It used to be played in Swords, so they could easily add this to the hand. We have this card. We had it at $6-ish dollars. Right now we have it pushing up to $35, $39.99, $41.99, $43.99, and $45. 47 listings on the market. And it looks like people are paying that like $40 price point for this card. I think I have one in bulk because we did open up some Eternity Code, so I think I have one in there. Go check through that bulk and see if you guys maybe put it in there, since it was only worth like what, $6 at one point. So, oh, did I sell it? Damn, I need to go look through it. But yeah, $40 for Arch Nemesis Protos. We have Thunder Dragon Colossus coming off the ban list, and these were actually a little bit higher, but they came back down a little bit. I saw them hitting like $100 for these OTs. We have 52 listings on the market, and we have these OTs at $73, $72, $73.98, $74.99, $77.90, and heading up to the $80 price point. Let's see what the other budget versions come in. Thunder Dragon. There you go. So we have the budget versions. We have the Secret Rare. Looks like it's around like $15 to $17. It was sitting around like $9-ish dollars. Right now we have them at $16.74, $17, $17.20, $17.49. So yeah, they did go up in price as expected. We'll see if they come down later on after the hype cools down. We have the Thunder Dragon Ultra Rares. These were hitting a high price point. I saw around like $15 to $20. They were sitting around like $3-ish dollars. Right now we have them cooled down at $628, $629, $635, $640, and $642. We do have as gaming over here with a big wall at 246 copies available. So it might stay at that $6 price point for a while. But yeah, let me know how you guys feel about Thunder Dragon Colossus. I definitely think it's going to be a impactful card in the meta. We're going to see a lot of builds trying to bring this out, so I could see this pushing up later on a little bit higher. We have Albion the Sanctifier Dragon. So it looks like Branded did not get hit. I was hoping maybe they got like limited. They got their Branded Fusion limited, but it looks like Konami is still I guess they still love Branded. They're even giving them like a new fusion monster that's coming out later on this year probably. But yeah, I'll be on the Sanctifier Dragon going up in price because they got safe from the ban list. These were sitting around like $20-ish dollars. Right now we only have 17 listings on the market, and we have our first listing at that's basically $30 with shipping if my math is correct, but I think the seller was offline, so that doesn't count. So we have our first listing at $55 and $55.99, $60, $60, and $60. I think if you're not playing Branded, this is a good time to offload these because this is the highest I've seen them at. It's from Cyberstorm Axis, and Cyberstorm Axis is supposed to be in the 10s this year in September. I know it's still like what we still have like 4 or 5 months until then, but this is the highest I've seen it. So if you're not playing Albion, have some extra copies somewhere lying around, I would get rid of them while they're at this high of a price point. Tier Elements Cashier, we took a look at this a week ago, maybe 2 weeks ago on our last market watch. It looks like it's continuing to go up in price. 21 listings on the market, and we have this card now hitting $20.99, $20.97, $21.99, $23, and then once these are gone, we hit $23, $24, $25, heading up to a $30 price point. That is crazy. I know we have Lightsworn support coming, and they Lightsworns are a pretty good mix with tier elements, so I think that's why this card is going up in price. People are picking this up to prepare. If I were you guys, I do want to play tier elements, but I don't want to play I don't want to pay the price of $20 for this card. We have another card in here also that I guess we'll get to it when we get to it. But yeah, let me know how you guys feel about Terran Lens Cashier, and if you guys think it's a good pickup. Again, be cautious about this because it is from Photon Hypernova and should be in the tins, reprinted in the tins later on in September. So if you are planning to play Light Sworns and just want to play the card, don't really care about the price, then go ahead and get it. But if as to pick this up to like try to get it to go up in price, yeah, I don't think it's a good pickup. Relinquish Anima, so we did lose Link Karibo, and now we have to go into, well, Snake Eyes players are going to have to go into Relinquish Anima to link away their, what is it, Populous or Oath, Snake Eye Oath, I forgot which one is the level 1 day link off. But yeah, this is going up in price. Was sitting around like $5-ish. Right now we have $8.45, $8.99, $8, $9.90, and heading up to $9.95. So slowly reaching that $10 price point. It does have another version as well at Ultra Rare. How is that one doing? Oh, it looks like the Ultra Rare version is up higher than the Secret Rare version, even though the Secret Rare technically is the higher rarity. I know this one's the original printing, but I still consider Secret Rare higher rarity. 15 listings on the market. We have this card at $13, $14.95, $15, $18.50, $18.50, and heading up to the $20 price point. That is crazy. That's the highest I've seen Relinquish Anima at. Even when it only had one printing, I think it hit like at most $10. So it's pretty crazy to see it at this high of a price point. We have Heat Wave, and I think we did talk about this a couple of weeks back. Said it was a tech for 10 pies, and it looks like it continues to go up in price. I thought this card was maybe gonna drop down a little bit. It was at like $13-ish, but no, it looks like we have this card pushing up. 5 listings on the market for the rare from Starstrike Blast, and we are now reaching the $25, $27 price point. Only 5 listings on the market for the rare. And for the common from Speed Dual Decks Ultimate Predators, we have 16 listings, and it looks like this card is at $20.98. Once these under $20 copies are gone, we hit $30, $30, $31.99, $32. So pushing up to that $32 price point. This card can only be activated at the start of main phase 1. Neither player can normal or special summon an effect monster until your next draw phase. So if you're going against Tempais, they're gonna want to go second to OTK during the battle phase, and I guess you can play this card at the start of the main phase to not let them do anything, and it's just gonna basically make them go first in a way. So let me know if you guys think this is a good tech, and if you guys are going to be teching this against Tempai. Maybe you already picked it up. It does have another common version from Speed Duel Tournament Pack 5. It looks like there's only at 6 listings. But yeah, it looks like all copies of these are like above the $20 price point. So if you guys maybe pick some of these up and have them in bulk, get rid of them while the hype is up. Next up, we have Centurion Primera. I know Centurions are getting some new support in Legacy of Destruction, so I think that's why this card is going up in price. We had it sitting like under $20, and right now we have it pushing up to, let's see, 28, 32, 36, 36.69, 37.80, and then hitting the $40 price point, trying to make its way up to 50. So I know it's just hype because of the Centurion support, and people are just excited and want to pick this up. Let me know how you guys feel about Centurion Primera, if you guys think it's a good pickup, and if it could continue to go up even higher in price. Speedroid Terratop came with 3. I think it was at 2 before, so not much of a change, but it did go up in price. 21 listings for the Ultimate Rare. Is it Ultimate? Yeah, it's Ultimate Rare. $83 for our first lightly played. $84, $85, and then we hit $100 basically at the bottom of the page. But let's see what the other copies are at, because I know it has some affordable copies. That's just the highest rarity copy we have. So it looks like we have super rares at 23 listings, so maybe they did start going up. Yeah, they did go up. $6.80, $5.90, $7.85, $7.89, $7.90, and $7.98. So basically becoming an $8 card. I don't think the commons are worth anything, but if you're a budget player, you do have commons available if you want to play Speedroid Terratop, since it's now at 3. You don't have to go after the expensive super rare or the ultimate rare. We have Thunder Dragon Dark Thunder Dragon. Yeah, Thunder Dragon Dark. This one comes in 2 printings, I think. It has 2 printings. It has the Ultra Rare from Soul Fusion. Then it has a Prismatic Secret Rare from the 2019 10s. I should have one of these somewhere in bulk. But yeah, they did go up in price because Thunder Dragon Colossus came off. So I think people are picking this up to play Thunder Dragons again. I heard it's one of the staples in the deck. It's let's see, it was sitting around like $4-ish for the Ultra Rare. Now we have them at, I'm pretty sure the seller's offline. If not, I'm gonna probably pick it up. Oh, I'm gonna probably pick it up then. $7. That's a good price. And then we have 1845, 1865, 1870. So making its way up to the $20 price point. And then for the Prismatic Secret, let's see what the Prismatic Secret is at. Looks like it's reaching the $20 price point too. 40 listings. They were sitting around like $4 to $5. Right now we have them pushing up to $18.90 as well. $18.90, $19, and then hitting the $20 price point. So let me know how you guys feel about Thunder Dragon Dark, and if you guys think it's a good pickup. Hopefully by the time I'm done with this market watch, I could check this card out because it was at $7, so it's a good pickup. I'm thinking about mixing them with like Light Sworns or something. Next up we have Primeval Planet Pillarino. So this is the other Tier Elements card I saw was going up in price, which I found weird because we do have this card confirmed for a reprint in the Rarity Collection 2 set, so it's going to drop down in price. 68 listings on the market, and it looks like it's coming back up to $17.90, $17.99, $18, so, and then $20 on the first page. And let's see, do we have sales at that price point? It looks like we do have sales at the $17 price point, $19 price point, $18 price point, so they are selling for that high of a price. They were sitting around like $10 to $12 a couple of weeks ago, but yeah, it looks like people are excited for Tier Element, Light Sworns or something, and are just going after this. But you should just wait like a couple more weeks, because after Legacy of Destruction releases, I know we have January, February, March, April, May. Rarity Collection 2 comes out next month, so all you got to do is wait a couple more weeks to be able to pick this card up at a lower price point. So that's just my opinion. Let me know how you guys feel about it. Destiny Hero Malicious came back to 3. I'm kind of excited about that one. We had the Secret Rare sitting around like $20-ish. Right now I think it's pushing up to like $30. $42.95 for an Italianeer mint first. $44.99, $44.99, $46.75, $46 on the first page. That's for a Secret Rare Malicious from Raw Yellow Mega Pack. That's pretty crazy. I remember selling mine off back when it was at 2, and I had an extra copy from Raw Yellow Mega Pack. I remember selling it for like $10, and now it's like $30 to $40. But yeah, we have a bunch of copies of Malicious for my budget players. If you do want to play your third copy of Malicious, we have commons, some more commons right here. Then we have super rares, ultra rares, super rares, dual terminals, and some more ultras. And then I guess the Secret is the highest rarity, but yeah, you guys don't have to play the highest rarity. You guys could come and pick up a common so you guys have access to it. Next up we have Punishment Dragon for Light Sworns. I've seen this card. It has been coming up in price. I picked it up around like $7-ish. They did get some, Light Sworns got some hype a couple months ago when the new support was announced, and this card went up in price. Then I picked it up, got kind of in the middle, like maybe 2 months ago, when it was back down under $10. Looks like right now we have 10 listings on the market, and this card is pushing up to $18.68, $19, $18, $20, heading up to $25, and then $30, $40. This is a one-of you're going to want to play in Light Sworns because the new Fusion Monster does use Punishment Dragon as materials. I'm pretty sure there's other ways you could probably cheat it out and make like a Mud Dragon or something like that. Or what is it? King of the Swamp? Probably like be used for its material, but I think it's a lot of builds I've seen do use at least one copy of Punishment Dragon, so that's why people are picking this up. Let me know down below if you guys think this is going to go up even higher in price, or is it going to come back down. We have a couple more cards to go through. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have like 6 more cards to go through, so bear with me. I know this is a long market watch. Inferno Flame Banshee, this one kind of surprised me. I did pick these up around like $1. I thought it was a good I guess generic monster that lets you add a pyro. That's why I picked them up. This card was sitting around like under $2, a dollar, $2. And right now we have it shooting up in price, 46 listings. We have it now at $4, $4, $4, $2.99, $3, $4.33, and that's basically $4.60 with shipping. If you guys have any idea why this card went up in price, I'm thinking maybe Centurion's, because it does let you add a pyro. It lets you add what is it, Primera? Is that her name? Because I think she's a pyro. Let me know down below if you guys have any other reason why Infernal Flame Banshee is going up in price. Tidal Dragon Ruler of Waterfalls. It didn't go up too much in price. I think people already expected it to come off the ban list, and that's why there's not too much hype around this card. But we do have rare copies available. We do have secret rares also available. They're kind of at the same price point. Looks like this one's $3.50. This one's like $3. So let's take a look at the rare first. I'm picking one up to play in my Marensis deck because it has some synergy. It says you can discard this card and one water monster to graveyard, send one monster from your deck to the graveyard. So it kind of helps me put the barrier statue into the graveyard, which I think is a pretty cool tech. I'll show you guys the build later on, but yeah, I'm picking one of these. 127 listings. Looks like we have them at $2.95, $2.95, $3, and $3.19 on the first page. Now let's take a look at the secret rares. If the secret rares are only like 50 cents more, I might just pick up a secret rare. Looks like, yeah, it was reaching like a high price point because everyone was expecting it to come off already at like $9, but right now we only have it at $4.70, $4.75, $47, $47, $48, basically like $5-ish. So it might not be a bad idea to pick this card up. So I've been seeing rumors that we might get some water support this year, so I think it's a good pickup just in case we do get that water support. It's still pretty cheap at like $5. It was at $10 a couple weeks ago, but now that it's off, I guess it's weird that it's coming down in price instead of up. So I think it's a good pickup at $4 to $5 if you guys could get it, in case the rumors of us getting some water support later on this year is true. Let me know how you guys feel about Tidal Dragon Ruler of Waterfalls. Chicken Game came off the ban list. Like I said, I think this is like a... to me, it sounds like an Upstart Goblin, like a fourth copy of Upstart Goblin. The player with the lowest life points takes no damage. Once per turn during the main phase, the turn player can pay 1,000 life points, then activate one of these effects. Draw one card, destroy the card, discard. Your opponent gains 1,000 life points. Neither player can activate cards or effects in response to this effect's activation. So, like I said, it's basically just a fourth copy of Upstart Goblin to me. 102 listings on the market. It only has one printing though from Clash of Rebellions as a common. I need to go through bulk and see if I have any of these. But yeah, it's $4, $4.19, $4.20, $4.25, $4.29, $4.45, and $4.48. So I saw this reaching like a high price point of like $10, $15, but it looks like it came back down to the $5 price point. Let me know down below if you guys are going to be teching a copy of Chicken Game in your build. Orcus Harp Horror is now at $3. I remember picking these up around like $6-ish. I thought maybe they might go up even higher when they came off the ban list, but they never reached like a high price point. It looks like we do have them going up in price a little bit. They were at like $2-ish. We have them now at $4.99, $4.99, $5, $5, $5, and $5.10 on the first page. So a $5 card. This is the super rare from OTS Tournament Pack 11. And then we do have rares available from Soul Fusion as well. Let me know if you guys think Orcus Harp Horror is gonna go up in price, or if you see Orcus making a bigger impact this next upcoming format with Orcus Harp Horror at $3. We have 2 Sky Striker cards and then we'll be done. So Sky Striker Mobilizing Gauge at $3 now. We do have plenty of copies available. We have ultra rares, secret rares, some more ultra rares. The one that I wanted to take a look at today though is the alternative art version from Battles of Legend Monsters Revenge. Looks like it's at 43 listings, and just because it only has like it has 2 printings. It has a quarter century printing too, but in terms of like affordable printings, it only has 1 alternative art affordable printing. We had this card sitting around like $3-ish, but it looks like people did start to pick this up after it got unlimited. Now we have it at $375. I might pick this one up too. Seller's offline, so that doesn't count. So $7, $888, $790, $890, $895, $949. So trying to make its way up to the $10 price point. Let me know if you guys are picking up Sky Striker Mobilize Engage, this alternative art version, or you guys don't really care and are just gonna play one of these. Let's actually take a look at the quarter century secret rare for this one. Engage. So it looks like the quarter century secret rare is at 17 listings. It was sitting around $138, and we have it now pushing up to $300. That is crazy. That's the highest I've seen this card at. But it is the highest rarity of Engaged we have available. I don't think the other versions, the other regular version, not the alternative art versions, have a higher rarity other than, I guess, this secret rare right here. Well, there's actually two secret rares, but yeah, it does look like the alternative art Engage quarter century secret rare is up in price, way up in price, basically double. Last card on today's market watch is going to be Sky Striker Mobilize Linkage. So now that Sky Strikers have Engage at 3, Linkage is another card that I've seen a lot of builds play at 3 as well. Only has one printing from Magnificent Mavens. And I could see this card continuing to go up in price. 72 listings. Right now we have it at $4, $4.25, $4.50. Then we hit $5.77, $5.98, $5.99. So making its way up to that $6 price point. But like I said, I could see this card continuing to go up, especially since we have new Sky Striker support coming in May. So the closer we get to that, I could see this card maybe reaching a $10 price point. Let me know down below how you guys feel about Sky Striker Mobilize Linkage, and if you guys could see it going up to, or maybe it might be in the Rarity Collection 2 set, who knows. That's going to be it for today's market watch. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. Go follow us on Instagram, TikTok, and X at Return Chance. This is Ricky572, and we'll see you guys next time.